Right. Alright, so Gradix is saying that I'm an attention whore and that the only reason I'm complaining about YouTube's fucked up policies is because of my own poor viewership. And he's 1% right. I care about my views, the same that I care about his views, the same I care about anyone's views that isn't a partner. And as far as like the majority of people are stupid and therefore what will get the most views is retarded because the majority of people are retarded and that's what they want to watch. That's fine. I'm not against the annoying orange. You know, I'm not against, you know, Eli Porter. You know, shit like that's great. And the Charlie Sheen videos, you know, it's entertaining. There's nothing wrong with being entertained. But why sacrifice the lower echelon stuff for the retarded shit? Because if you look at the public interface, we're nowhere in sight. The only people that have any views at all, the only people that have any access to the public are partners, are people that are willing to toe the company line and be generic. So they're forcing this stuff. They're not allowing the shit to be like that. They're forcing it. So, and on the authority bit, we're the authority on YouTube. And if you disagree, you're a fucking idiot. You know, at any time, all it takes is just the slightest bit of organization, and we can cave this fucking website in. And I've got some blueprints, I got tactics, I got, you know, I know how, you know, it's like a game. It's like Ninja Gaiden or Mario Brothers. You know, you play it enough times, and eventually you see the soft spot, and then you're able to beat the boss. And I figured out how to beat the boss. The only problem is that I need volunteers. and like saying that I'm a attention whore by I'm trying to get attention by doing this. This is a thankless act. I'm trying to get people to join my fucking anti-YouTube conquest, my anti-YouTube quest, whatever, is not easy. You know, and the view count is not high. Even though, you know, saying YouTube sucks is a popular sentiment, you know. It's a very popular statement. YouTube sucks, everyone knows that. And I guess because it's become so commonplace, people have just accepted it. You know, they've become apathetic because it's been this way for fucking ever. But, you know, we are the authority, and it won't take nothing to show you. The second that, you know, all it takes is just the tiniest bit of organization, and we can punch them right in the fucking face and embarrass the shit out of them in front of the whole world. Anybody that wants in on this, you know, you can lay in bed and jerk off and be a part of an online revolution. You know, it does not take a lot of commitment nor sacrifice. I mean, it's pretty fucking easy. And even getting them to, like, stop jerking off for 5 seconds and join this online revolution is, like, it's not easy. So it's not a popular sentiment, which makes me not an attention whore. Obviously, I'm doing this for a reason, not just to get attention. But I do like getting attention. I'm a musician and a writer, and, you know, I like being in the public's eye. But the whole thing is, like, the reason why the internet was revolutionary was because you could finally bypass the corporation and get your message out. And now YouTube's taken that away, so it's no longer revolutionary, thus it's boring. I mean, this website is more boring than it's ever been in the history of its fucking foundation. So, if you don't believe me that YouTube is forcing the shit, here is empirical evidence. Alright, let's just go to the front page. This is where you go whenever you hit browse. Okay? What do you get? Partners. All of these people are partners, which means they're willing to tote the company line and be generic purposefully. And look at this: Toby, other Justine, more Toby, Shane Dawson, Sexy Phil, And then there's Philip DeFranco, which is another Sexy Phil channel. So there's like 5 people with access to the public when there's 1 million fucking users. I mean, do you not see how that's... I mean, they're obviously forcing the shit. And look, it's like most viewed. Here it says most viewed today. There's no evidence that this is actually the most viewed. It's just... there's no thumbs, there's no view count, there's nothing. I mean, you just have to, like, take their word for it. You know, and Gradix, you've been on this website for long enough that you remember whenever this page right here used to be a section that you could page through that had most viewed, most commented, most rated, and most responded. And that was organic and democratic and completely legitimate. And yes, the shit that was on there was retarded, but it was legitimately retarded. It was entertaining. It was what people were actually watching, as opposed to this shit, which has been put in the place of what is actually organically the most viewed. So I mean, there's your evidence that, you know, YouTube is acting like it's the authority, but it's not. If at any point we wanted to, you know, all we have to do is show ourselves as the authority, and YouTube is done. And the second that, you know, we start acting as the authority, which we are, YouTube will have to cave to our demands. It's that simple. You know, we outnumber them. I mean, there's 5 partners on this channel. 5. Half of these videos are the same 5 people. And look at this shit. Non-profit activism. Really? Lisa Nova, you care about Haiti? Really? Really? You're not just exploiting the situation to get some clicks on your fucking ad? Really? I don't buy it. I mean, this is not activism. This is not activism. Nor is this fucking traveling events. Toby Turner, hot, hot, hot. What? That's not traveling. Rebecca Black, bullied on Good Morning America. That's not traveling. Birthday bugs. End is near. None of this is travel and events. None of it. And this is not activism. This stuff, whatever is actually being posted and is very popular on the site, is being sacrificed for this shit. And you support it. So that makes you a corporate shill. Over.